It's Thursday, about 6 o'clock here in the evening. Today was a very cold day in Guelph, but I braved the cold today to get out and get some video footage. Unfortunately, I only got the Via Rail train today, but I was still happy to get that on camera. And I did shoot it from a bit of a different location, so if you guys haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. It is a new train video. I did go buffing today, didn't see any responses, didn't see any emergency vehicles actually, so I was kind of disappointed by that. So no emergency responses coming up anytime soon. However, I did post in the community tab, I did post Burlington's new Spartan pumper that they just received from Dependable Emergency Vehicles, so you can check out the pictures of that truck. It's brand new to the department, and it's sporting a new livery, which to me looks really sharp on the truck. So it'll be exciting to see that truck in action. I'm sure there'll be some fire buffs going down to get it rather quickly on camera, but looked pretty good in the pictures that I shared on my community tab. You guys can check that out and see the truck for yourself. But really beyond that, there really hasn't been too much going on with my YouTube channel. I'm trying to pump out as many videos and streams as I can possibly do just to maintain the consistency, but sometimes it's pretty difficult. And this last week and a half has been very difficult to really get any videos different from what I've already got. So that's why there's train videos every day, because there's nothing else to really put out there. So yeah. Hey, Ontario Fire Buff, welcome to the stream. Fire photography, good to see you both. Welcome, welcome. How was your guys' day? But yeah, no, I was actually out and walking around, and I was literally buffing, like not like sitting at the hall because there's really nowhere to sit down by headquarters, but I was hovering around the area for like 2 fucking hours, and I couldn't believe I didn't see one response from the ambulance, from the police, from the fire. I didn't even see them driving around, for fuck's sake. So it was kind of a write-off today, but I did get the train, so I'm happy about that. I'm doing pretty good, fire photography, can't complain. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and other than that, I've just been kind of chilling all day. Like I said, I went out and walked around a bit, tried to look for stuff to film, and yeah, pretty good. I was watching vids of Oshawa's fire responding, and Oshawa's pre-tones are exactly like St. Thomas's. Actually, that's what fire photography was telling me in a recent stream, that the Oshawa and St. Thomas tones are pretty similar. So I'm going to have to definitely check that out, because I haven't watched one of those videos yet, but I'll have to definitely check it out and see, because I'm actually pretty fascinated to hear that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I imagine it's probably the same type of communication system for both departments, but it's super cool. Yeah, but yeah, no, I couldn't believe it. Like 2 hours walking around, and I didn't see anything. I didn't even see a nice truck to film, because I film trucks as well. I didn't even see a nice truck on the frickin' road. So it was like, other than if I didn't get the train today, would have been a total loss for videos. I would have had to do an Aerofly video, but yeah, pretty sure we use the same system. Yeah, I kind of figured you guys would probably the same system for both departments, but yeah, if it works good. And I'm pretty sure, and I've said this in a previous stream to both of you guys, I feel like Montreal's is similar too. I mean, I could be wrong, but I have heard Montreal's tone outs, and they kind of remind me in a way of St. Thomas's and Oshawa's, I guess. I haven't listened to Oshawa's, but I'm definitely gonna do that sometime in the future. The voice, yeah. I think with Montreal's, I kind of thought it was the tones, like the actual tone outs sounded like the same as St. Thomas, but I'd have to go back and check. It's been a while since I've watched any real like fire station tone videos. Montreal uses the 3-tone bell. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, it was I'm thinking it was Montreal. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Like, I don't know. I honestly, I've watched so many fire videos over the years, like it's hard to remember every single one. But yeah, 4-tone. Oh, okay, it's 4-tone. Cool. But I assume I'm pretty sure it's digital. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure it's digital. But yeah, Guelph's tones, I don't know what we use. I remember in the old days it used to be the dispatcher would come over the tone out and say where they were going, but I don't know if they still do that. I don't imagine they still do. Yeah, Montreal's are iconic. There's a place for you to go buffing, fire guys. Montreal, that'd actually be a pretty cool city to go buffing in. They have some nice old equipment too. They have the old Spartans, and they have the old E1s as well. Some of the old spare trucks running the old pumpers and some of the older aerials. For the longest time, they used to have like late '90s E1s. I think they were E1 Hurricanes, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it was really neat, some of the old trucks they had. And like way back years ago, they had these old Freightliner cabovers. Those things were super awesome. In fact, I watch a channel that films in Montreal called Retro Old School, and he's gotten all the old Montreal, the Nova Quintex, the E1s, the old all the old trucks, all the old Freightliners. So it's pretty cool. It's in the works. Just don't speak French. Oh, nor do I, man. So it's all good. I feel like there's people that speak English here, because when I went to Quebec City, I mean, we had no problem like finding English speaking people. But I'll tell you, you go to small town Quebec, the older people, they don't like it if you don't speak French. At least from my experience. I went up to Notre Dame one year, which is right on the border of Quebec and Ontario, and some of the older folks, they kind of gave you a bit of side eye if you didn't speak French. They were nice, but tone outs are all in French. Yeah, and same with their radio chatter too. I think it's all in French as well, from what I understand. But yeah, still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. But yeah, Montreal is definitely like an interesting place to go buffing in, especially if you can get some of their old equipment. It's even better. It's even more of a bonus. But I know, like, I don't know if it's just me, but you guys could probably speak on this, but to me, Quebec seems like a real hot spot for E1s. Like Montreal's got E1s. A lot of other departments in the province have E1 fire trucks. They seem really popular in the province of Quebec. I don't know what the reason is for that, but like even Montreal, they're getting a boatload of new E1s, and they seem to be a really popular truck there. The only city where I don't think they're too popular is like Quebec City. I don't remember seeing many E1s when I was there, but one thing about Quebec City is they have the Pierce tiller, which is actually pretty fucking cool. I think they're the only department in Canada that runs a tiller, but I could be wrong. I know Alberta, I think it's Red Deer, or forget what city it is in Alberta, they're ordering a tiller to replace their Rosenbauer T-Rex. I'm not sure what it is. Canadian supplier is based out of Quebec, 1200 degrees Darchfire. Okay, yeah, that I've heard of them before. I've heard of 1200 degrees in Darchfire. I know, I look at the bids and tenders for like departments around Ontario, and it's like the E1 supplier is Darchfire, and then there's 1200 degrees is also. I know Clarington, that's where they bought their new E1 aerial from, which that'll be a nice truck to see too when it's in action. But yeah, there's gonna be some awesome trucks coming this year, all around the country, all around the province. Crestmere, Alberta. Is it Crest or Chestermere? Chestermere, Alberta has a tiller on order. Okay, yeah. I think that's the department. I'm pretty sure, and they have an old Rosenbauer T-Rex that they're going to be replacing with the tiller. I'm pretty sure that's the department. The only reason I know about that is because I saw it on Canadian Fire EMS a few months ago, and I'm pretty sure it was that department. I can't remember. I have a hard time remembering some things. Like honestly, I get something in my head, I remember it for a couple days, and then it's gone. So yeah. Yeah, but it'll be exciting to see, like, and it'll be interesting to see, if more departments in Canada adopt the tiller concept, because, I mean, tillers are pretty freaking cool. I like tillers a lot. Like, I love the California emergency vehicles. Like, they got some nice tillers down there in California, like some really top quality stuff, like Pierce Arrows, Pierce Enforcers. Even LA County, they got some new Rosenbauer tillers, which look pretty sweet. So, yeah, it's... I'd like to see if more departments around Canada will get tillers. It'd be cool if Guelph got a tiller, but I feel like that won't happen. I don't know what... one thing about, like, Guelph's department is, like, the T-Rex that they have is, like, such a high-performance aerial. Like, it's got such a good height on it, and it's very versatile. So I don't really know what would be a good replacement for that truck, like, in Guelph's scenario. Likely won't with their $4+ million price tag. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I don't think that's feasible for a lot of departments. It's crazy the price of fire trucks lately. Like even talking to the guys in Fort Gratiot, they were talking about the lead times and the pricing and just how it's it's impossible for smaller departments to modernize their fleets with the current state of the fire apparatus industry. I know in the States, the U.S. Senate is talking about investigating apparatus manufacturers for price fixing and whatever else, but it'll be interesting to see what comes of that, because it is getting out of hand, and fire trucks are an essential thing, so if you start gouging people, like, it's not fair to them. That Sarnia Aerial sure is an oldie. Yeah, that's a nice truck, that nice old Pierce. I like that truck. It's gone now though, like Fire Guy said. It is retired. Metal Gear Solid says hi. Welcome, Metal Gear. It's a 2000, not too old. I mean, probably, like, it's 26 years old, so I guess it's not. It's a 2000, not too old. I guess, it's a small town department will get good use out of that truck. So, and like a lot of like departments in the States, this is actually something else I've heard about over the years, is like they're taking old trucks and they're restoring them, refurbishing them, and giving them life extensions so they can keep running them for 5 more years, 10 more years, 15 more years, just because of the difficulties in getting new trucks. So they're doing life extension programs. So it's actually a really good idea. I think more departments are probably going to end up adopting that policy with how expensive the new rigs are getting. In Saskatchewan in July at Wake Sioux National Park, we were camping and a fire entered the north part I could barely even see. Oh geez. And like out there, out west, like Saskatchewan, Alberta, they get some pretty bad fires. Like they can get out of control pretty quickly. Hopefully you're okay. I've heard about a small town that had an old LaFrance. Well, Oshawa had an American LaFrance up until I think they got rid of it in the fall. And yeah, so they had a LaFrance. Cambridge had a LaFrance, but they got rid of it a few years ago. Puss Lunch, which is just south of my city of Guelph, they still run an old American LaFrance. It's an aerial, and that's one truck I'd like to go see, is that American LaFrance aerial that Puss Lunch has. But I don't think it's used too much. Yeah, it went to fire school in Sarnia. Oh, okay, nice. So they're utilizing it. That's good. That's good. Luckily, we didn't have to evacuate. Well, that's good. That's good that you didn't have to evacuate. One fire I'll never be able to, like, wrap my head around, though, is the Palisades fire in California there back in, I think it was 2024. Like, it was crazy, the amount of damage that fire did and how quickly it spread. And, how, the firemen were basically helpless. They couldn't get it under control because it spread so quick. I remember listening to the scanner down in California when that shit was going down, and it was crazy busy. Like, it was, it was really difficult for them, and I envy those guys for, fighting the good fight. London had two. Yeah, they did. I do remember London having American LaFrances, and I think they had a Carl Thibault back on them. So it was the chassis was a LaFrance, and then the back was a Carl Thibault. I could be wrong though. Correct me in the comments, because Fire Guys is an expert on trucks, so I'm sure. But I know like the Spartans are on the Carl Thibault platform, like the mid 2000s Spartans. So yeah, I hate gym in school right now because we have to do damn beep test soon. Oh, I actually liked the beep test when I was in school. This is gonna sound weird, but I actually enjoyed the beep test. It was actually kind of fun for me. I don't know what it was like, because I used to run. I used to participate in track and field. I was a 100 meter, 150 meter dash, and sometimes even 50 meter dash, and I was very good at running. So I always liked it. Was like a race to me. I always liked that competitive thing about it. I don't like that either. I don't like the beep test, but I like 12-minute run. See, I was never good long distance. Long distance killed me. But short distance, I could whoop anybody when I was young. Now I probably... Well, I can still run pretty quick. Like, I run pretty fucking quick for some of the responses I get. I freaking book it. Like, I just go quick. Negative. London's ALFs had General Pumps Bodies. Company is no longer around. Yeah, I know LaFrance is not around anymore. Okay. That's good to know. I wasn't sure about that. Thanks for that info. I wasn't sure because I know like the Spartans are on a Carl Thibault, so I just was curious. I don't really know if there was many like American LaFrance like conversions, like if there was like a LaFrance chassis and another like back apart for them. Anyways, off to the gym with the guys. Have a great night, dude. Thanks for tuning in, Ben. It was good seeing you, and all the best to you, man. All the best to you. I do 3 kilometer in cross country at school. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. No, the company general is not around anymore. Okay. Yeah, I know La France is not around anymore, and yeah, but I'm just saying, like, for other platforms, you know how they have the Spartans and you can add different backs to them, like Carl Thibault, Dependable, but yeah, I know La France is not around anymore. That was a great company. Anyway, you take care, man. Thanks for joining in, and good luck at the gym. But yeah, it was good to see Fire Guys in the chat. It's not very often he pops in, so it's good to see him. Good to see him. Always nice chat with him. He's very knowledgeable on fire departments all around. Seems like all around the country. So he's a really very insightful person, and I've learned a lot from him. So it's always nice having him in the chat with his expertise. I'll be back. I'm going to go get myself a snack. Okay, man, you do that. You do that. Sounds good. But yeah, it's yeah, this has been a really good conversation. We've been talking about all kinds of different departments and trucks and even like beat tests, and it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty good. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, walking around today for 2 fucking hours and I didn't get one single response. I didn't even see an emergency vehicle driving. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm gonna be AFK RQ. I'll still be in the stream, twin. Okay, cool. You whatever you gotta do, you do it. But thank you for joining in the stream. It's always nice seeing people join the stream. It's thanks for joining in. But yeah, no, I couldn't believe it. Like, literally walking around for 2 hours and nothing. But it was still good to get the Via train, and I got it at a bit of a different spot, so it was kind of all right. Welcome to buffing. Yeah, honestly, that's the way she goes. And today, like, I had such high hopes, but they didn't amount to much. One thing I did see, though, but it's not really interesting, is I did see the Guelph Fire maintenance van, so that's kind of... Maybe I'll take a picture of that, because I don't think there's any pictures of that truck that I know of. So maybe I'll take a picture of it and share it with you guys. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. I just joined. What is going on? Well, Kayla, we're just talking about my YouTube channel and some of the things I film. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I film emergency vehicles. I film aviation, trains, and I'm just kind of talking about, you know, the stuff I film and, you know, my interests relative to those things. So that's what we're kind of talking about. Vehicles mainly. I'm back. Ontario Fire Buff. Welcome back, man. Good to see you back. Thanks for joining. But yeah, no, today after I went to the doctor's office and I got that done, I kind of had some time on my hands, so I figured, you know what, I'll go for a walk and see what I can see. I couldn't believe, like, I didn't even see any nice trucks when I was out there, and I was walking right along the highway, and I didn't see any nice trucks to film either, which was kind of a bummer, because I was going to maybe film if there was like a nice Peterbilt or Kenworth, I was going to film it and get a video of it, but sure as shit, nothing. But still a good walk. You know, I like walking. I could walk the whole city. Like, I love walking so much. To me, it's therapy. So yeah, back as well. Finish my food. All right, thanks for joining back in, man. Thanks for joining back in. Well, I'm assuming, but thank you for joining back in, whoever you are. But it's good to see you back in chat. That's cool. Are you doing well? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, no complaints. No complaints. Today was a bit of a stressful day. I get really stressed out going to the doctor, so after the doctor's trip was over, I went for a nice long walk to decompress. So yeah, but let me know in chat. Any of you guys get nervous or stressed going to the doctor? I'm 21 and I still get fucking crazy nervous and whatever with going to the doctor. When I get bored, sometimes I just chant, get a call in my head, LOL. Oh, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. When I get bored, honestly, I don't really get bored too much. I always listen to music, or I like read a book. I'm always doing something. Like, I'm never just sitting in my room doing nothing. Like, usually when I get bored of being inside, though, I'll go out for a walk. Like, it could be -13, and if I'm bored being inside, I will go outside for a walk. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that's what I do when I'm bored, is go for a walk. And even in school, like, they would give me walking breaks because I would get bored like after 10 minutes of sitting in class. Short attention span. That's ADHD for you. You literally have like short attention span. You can only listen to shit for 5-10 minutes before you get fucking bored. Well, I gotta go. I will remember to subscribe. See you. Have a good day. Well, thank you for joining, Kayla, and thank you for chatting with me. And thank you so much for your subscription. And I look forward to seeing you in future streams. And thank you for the support. It's nice. It's really nice, doing these live streams. The amount of new people that join into the streams. I feel like the community is getting bigger. Sometimes I feel like I'm becoming more of like a live streamer type YouTuber than a emergency buff vehicle transportation guy. Let me know in chat, what do you guys think? Like, I want to maintain the status quo, like with vehicles and emergency responses, but I feel like these streams are kind of getting the spotlight now, which is cool. I'm fine with it. I honestly like doing the streams. And like right now when there's such a lull in content, especially emergency responses, this is a great way to kind of maintain some degree of consistency, engage with your audience, and so yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these streams. But hopefully I get something. Hopefully I'm able to get a February response compilation, because this week is almost over and it's not been anything. So hopefully next week and the week after I get something. Because if not, I'm just going to have to do a February-March response compilation if I don't get anything, or if I don't get enough. Or do what I did in previous years and just skip a month altogether. I remember last year I had to skip January, and the main reason for that was I was in Dominican Republic, so I really didn't get any responses on camera. So that compilation was skipped. But theoretically I could have done it, because I did have videos. I just didn't really have the time or the internet connection to do it well, so that's why I just didn't do last year's. But some people probably didn't even notice that. How common are calls in Guelph? I would say medicals are the most common for the fire department, and it depends on the station. Like, some days it's really busy, and other days it's just really fucking slow. Like, today was one of those days where it's just really slow. So honestly, it varies. It depends on the day and what's going on, but it varies. I know even fire photography was saying it kind of varies in his town too. Like, some days are really busy and other days are just so. That's the way of like fire photography said. That's the way of buffing. Sometimes you do well and you get a really good catch, you get a really good response, and other days are just a total write off. So yeah. Do you plan on going buffing Ontario Fire Buff? I know you want to get some more videos of emergency vehicles. Do you plan on doing any buffing? I know you're Ontario Fire Buff. Ours are common. Truck wise, we get a call, guaranteed pump one will go. Yeah, same with us. Well, in my area, the other cities obviously they have different trucks running, but like in my area, the downtown area, it's Aerial 1, guaranteed. Unless they're running a spare, it's Aerial 1. So yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, just got someone telling me to shut up. Well, that person is now shut up. No, not yet. Way too cold and snowy for me. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's pretty cold out there too. I mean, I don't have a car, so I don't get to sit in the car and kind of chill. I'm literally out in the elements, waiting for something to film. But I don't mind it. You get used to it. I mean, I do. I mean, not everybody does, but yeah, summer is the best time to buff, and I'm looking so forward to summer. I'm really looking forward to getting out there in the summertime and getting some good catches, and hopefully the summertime proves to be a good response season. But if nothing else, I'll be going to the airport at least once, so there'll be that. I'll probably be ramping up the rail fanning, just because the weather will be so good, and I will definitely be going to 1 or 2 car shows, and obviously the live streams will be a thing. I'll be doing outdoor streams. Although, yesterday I streamed on my phone, and I don't know what happened, but I streamed for about 9 minutes and there was 0 viewers, which was odd. So I thought, okay, maybe whatever, busy time, maybe people were not available, whatever. But I checked later, like 2 hours after I did the stream, the 9-minute stream, and it wasn't posted on my channel. So I don't know what the hell happened with this phone, but like the live stream I did yesterday is not even, it's public, but it's not even on my freaking channel, so I don't know what the hell happened. I've been streaming on my tablet so much lately, maybe it has something to do with it, I don't know. Didn't mean to type that, LOL. Oh, that's good, man. You're good. Figured LOL. Honestly, I don't really chat in streams much, but when I do, I'm typing so fast that I often, 90% of the time, I make a spelling error. Because, you know, when you're in a live stream, you have to kind of keep up with what the person's saying. So sometimes we're on a subject and then a minute later they're off that subject, or 30 seconds later, so you got to really type your thought really fast, and I'm not good at fast typing, so nine times out of 10 when I'm chatting in a live stream, I have a lot of spelling mistakes. So you guys are doing pretty good. Like, you guys are doing really good for that. I mean, me, I can't spell worth a shit in the best of times, but when I'm having to do it at 100 miles an hour, oh god, watch out, there's going to be some spelling mistakes. But yeah. Holy shit, I've been yapping for 25 minutes. Wow, where'd that time go? Damn. Where does the time go? And, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the first week of February, like, tomorrow's already Friday. Like, this week is just flowing by. Like, February usually does go fast for me, but let me know in chat. Do you guys feel like February is going by so quick, or is it just me? Because, like, this week just feels like it's going at lightning speed. January dragged on. I couldn't wait for January to be over. And I celebrated when it was over. And then now February's coming. It's just whizzing by. So I'm happy about that. Really happy about that. That means we're getting closer and closer to March. And March is usually a good month. March is usually when the weather starts looking up. And, you know, way shorter than January, I will say 100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's shorter than... It's shorter than January for sure, like, just time length. But even, like... And it is a short month in general, you're right, fire photography. But even just, like, it just feels like it's going fast. Like, it just feels like January, it feels like the days are dragging on and the weeks are dragging on. February rolls around and it's like, before you know it, you know, you're 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the month is over. Like, it's crazy how fast February goes to me. So, yeah. But I like February, mainly because it's a short month. Sometimes I wish every month could be that short. But then there wouldn't be enough time in the day. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the summer. I can't wait to get out and start doing some actual buffing, some actual good videos. And I've been trying real hard to keep the content consistent, but it's not easy right now with the weather. So that's why you guys are getting the trains. I know fire photography and Ontario Fire Buff, you guys probably like the emergency responses, but I'm stuck doing trains, so I'm sorry about that, guys. I really want to get a response for you guys more than anything. Like, I really want to get a response for you guys. Every time I go out there, I'm thinking I got to get a response for my loyal followers, my loyal subscribers. But with any luck, I'll get one soon. Are you going buffing on the weekend, fire photography, or what are your plans for the weekend? Or are you getting homework already? Hopefully you get to go buffing. Oh, definitely. Nice. That's awesome. Good, good. Hopefully you get something. I'm sure you will. Sure, you'll definitely get Pump 1 if nothing else. You'll get Old Faithful. Buffing all weekend. Nice. Been looking forward to it. Well, that's awesome, man. I wish I could join you. I wish I could join you. It's kind of lonely up here. Might go to London. Oh, nice. Well, if you go to London, you'll definitely get something. At least an ambulance, probably. I mean, the ambulances seem to be running around a lot down there. Like, every time I go even, there's, you know, ambulances responding. Or, you know, so. Fire trucks, when I was there the last time, there was no fire calls at all. But I did see a couple ambulances responding. Didn't film them because I was too far away, but ambulances were given. And even when I road trip down to Port Huron, pass through London, every time I get on the 402, every fucking time, I see a London ambulance. Every time. Whether it's responding or not, I always see one on the 402. I don't know what it is about that stretch, but there's always, you know, there's always a Middlesex ambulance on the 402 for some reason, right by London. People say buffing is illegal, so you're saying that showcasing good people and lifesavers in our community is a crime? Well, honestly, ignore the naysayers. Ignore the naysayers, you know. I mean, that's what I've learned to do. Like, I love buffing and showcasing heroes. That's really what it is. Like, Fire Guys 235's motto, showcasing heroes, and that's what they are. And they're doing good work out there, and, you know, I envy what they do, and I support what they do, and, you know, just keep on doing it. And you too, Ontario Fire Buff, don't let anybody discourage you. Just keep doing what you're doing, because we're a whole community in ourselves, you know, of fire buffs. Like, it's amazing, and it's still baffles my mind, even 4 years later almost, how big of a community there is of emergency buffs. Like, it's incredible. Like, throughout the States, throughout Canada, hell, even in Europe. It's amazing the amount of people that are into this hobby and that are just into the emergency services in general. So, it's really awesome. I'll be chasing fire. Want to test my scanner out a bit. I wouldn't just go for London EMS LOL unless the Ford ambos are in. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, is the new Ford ambulances to be in service. They got them like last year, and yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just saying, if you don't get a fire truck, at least you probably will get an ambulance. But goal is always a fire truck, absolutely. Is there a Malcolm? I don't know what the hell that chat is. I'm just gonna like, I don't know. I'll just let him, and if he starts spamming, then I'll delete him. Thanks, man. You're welcome, Ontario Firebuff. You're welcome. I was once in your shoes, where, you know, small channel, you know, kind of learning the ropes, trying to figure out what to film, and, you know, like, and I predict this will happen with you, it happened with me. You'll get that one good response, you'll get that one good video, and that'll be the beginning of it. And, yeah, that'll be how it goes. When I went to London, the firefighters gave me a shirt of all the London emergency services on the back and a fire patch at the front. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. I remember when I was a kid, I went to the Guelph Fire Hall and I got a fire shirt. I don't know if I still have it. I don't think I do. I think I gave it away because I outgrew it. But I was about 12 when I got that, and the captain just came up to me and shook my hand and gave me the shirt and said, "Here you go." And I had that shirt for years, and then I outgrew it, and I think I gave it away. And it was all faded too, because I wore it pretty much every day. It was my favorite shirt. But yeah, favorite shirt, yeah, me too. I had a couple fire shirts. I had a Puslinch fire shirt. I had a Guelph fire shirt. I had an FDNY shirt, a sweater actually, beautiful sweater, and I outgrew that. I'd like to get another one. Apparently you can buy them at the general store down in New York City, so if I ever go down there, I'd like to buy one. But I know even when I was in Vegas, you can buy like Clark County Fire merch at the ABC store, so if I ever go back down to Vegas, I'm going to look for that and possibly buy it, because I do like their patch down there in Clark County. I remember you. Well, welcome back to the stream. I'm sorry I can't say I remember you, but welcome back to the stream, and yeah, thank you for joining. Jim Smith says, "You are a kid." Well, I am a kid, yeah. I'm only 21. I'm still pretty young. And some people say I look younger than I am. I don't think I do, though. I feel like I look older than I am. The acne ages me, eh? That makes me look older than I am, to me. If Fire Guys or Fire Photography make merch, I will certainly buy it. Yeah, I think Fire Guys actually has some merch. I could be wrong. Yeah, Fire Photography got some merch. That'd be pretty cool, too. And like, they actually have like a nice logo, those two channels. Like, they have like an actual kind of similar fire logo, so it really looks good. I think Fire Guys 235 does have merch, though. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure. Maybe down the road. I had a shirt made for myself. Oh, nice. That's awesome. I would get a shirt made, but I don't know what to put on it, so I'll just stick to my regular civilian clothes, my old Lucky sweater and my blue jeans. That's what I'll stick to. But yeah, I mean, some of the fire merch is pretty nice, I gotta say. I had a shirt for years. It was like a Maui Fire Department shirt. I don't know if I still have it. I'll take a look. I don't know if I still have it. I have so many clothes, it's crazy. I'm gonna look and see if I have it. I might even still have that Guelph Fire shirt for all I know. I used to have an Ontario Fire College shirt too, but I don't know where it went. I have a City of Guelph shirt. I have a... Yeah, I don't know where it went. I don't think I have it anymore, but I did have a bunch of fire shirts, and I outgrew them, most of them, so I gave most of them away. I kind of wish I didn't give away the Puslinch fire shirt, because it was a really nice material, and but I just outgrew it, so I really didn't have use for it. But if you guys lived in my town, I would have given it to you. I think I gave it to the neighbor kid, and who knows what he did with it, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream. We've been going for like 35 minutes, but for those of you who joined in, Fire Photography, Fire Guys, Ontario Fire Buff, my best viewers, my loyal viewers, and everybody else who joined, thank you very much for joining. It was super fun chatting with you, and today was a bit more of an upbeat stream. I had a bit more energy today. So thank you to all of those who joined, and it was good chatting with you. And we'll see you on the next one. Oh, I have a couple more chats here. Have a good night, Will. You too, Fire Photography. Thanks for joining. It's always good seeing you in chat. I have a picture of me as a toddler, and I was just looking at an old fire truck. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Nice. I probably have a couple old pictures when I was a kid, too. At a fire event. Okay, cool. All right, well, anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining the stream. It was good talking to you, and until the next one, take care, guys. Take care.